Chapter 41. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, they recognize Allah's favors, then they reject them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said,
يعرفون نعمة الله ثم ينكرونها.
They recognize Allah's favors, then they reject them. Surah An-Nahl, chapter 16, verse 83. About the meaning, Mujahid said, it is the statement of a person, this is my money, I inherited it from my forefathers. On bin Abdullah said, they say, if not for so and so, it would not be like this. Ibn Qutayba said, they say this is due to the intercession of our gods. After the hadith of Zayd bin Khalid mentioning that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this morning some of my servants have believed in me and others have disbelieved. As for the believer, he said, we received rain from Allah's bounty. That is, the believer in me and the disbeliever in the stars. As for the one who said, we received the rain because the position of the stars was like this and this, that is, the disbeliever in me and the believer in the stars. Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Abu al-Abbas Ibn Taymiyyah said, this occurs often in the book and the Sunnah. He subhanahu wa ta'ala rebukes anyone who attributes his favors to other than him, making partners for him. Some of the Salaf said that he is like those who say, the wind was good, the navigator was proficient, and other such sayings are common on the tongues of many. Important points. Number 1, the explanation of recognizing the favors and rejecting them. Number 2, recognizing that is common upon many tongues. Number 3, referring to this type of speech as rejecting the favors. Number 4, the coexistence of two opposites in the heart. Commentary by ALLAMAH al-Sadi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, they recognize Allah's favors, then they reject them. Most of them are disbelievers. Surah An-Nahl, chapter 16, verse 83. It is obligatory for the creatures to attribute the favors to Allah in both saying and recognition as preceded. And with this, Tawheed can be completed. So whoever rejects Allah's favor by his heart or tongue, that is a disbeliever. Nothing of the religion remains with him. Without knowledge in his heart that all favors come from Allah alone, but sometimes he attributes a favor to Allah and sometimes he attributes it to himself and his work or to the work of someone else, as is commonly done upon the tongue of many people. Then in such case it is obligatory for the worshipper to repent and to stop claiming that the favors come from others besides the one worthy of it, and to struggle with himself in the struggle. His faith will not be fulfilled without realizing that the favors are from Allah, both by saying and recognition. Gratitude, which is the head of faith, is built upon 3 pillars. Number 1, the soul's recognition of the favors that Allah granted it, as well as those He granted for others. Number 2, to recall this fact and praise Allah for it. Number 3, utilizing the favors to help in the obedience and worship of the one who granted them, and Allah knows best.